Chapter 7. Mr. Nebelkerker and the three kids ran to the danger zone. The house was behind them. It was angry, it was strong, and it was close. Mr. Nebelkerker threw hard bits of cement at the house. Stay away from them, he shouted. Constance saw Mr. Nebelkerker and stopped. She was quiet. You were a bad girl, said Mr. Nebelkerker. I must do this. He carefully took some dynamite from his bag. Constance saw it and gave an angry cry. Suddenly there were lights and a loud sound. It was the big digger, and Chowda was the driver. How did he learn to drive this? Jenny asked Chowda. I didn't, answered Chowda. DJ ran to Mr. Nebelkerker. He gave DJ the dynamite. Take this, he said. I started it. You finish it. The dynamite's ready. You have 3 minutes and 18 seconds. DJ looked at the house. Where do I throw it? He thought. Then he saw the smoke and remembered the fire. The heart. The digger and the house were now face to face. The DJ saw the tall crane high over the danger zone. Chowda! He shouted. Try to move the house under the crane. Suddenly, the digger turned and moved to the crane. The house tried to turn, but it fell. There was a loud sound. The house started to break. There were parts of the house all over the danger zone. TJ and Jenny went up in the crane, but where was Chowda? Then they heard him. Hey! Shouted Chowda. I did it! Me! The house is dead! But it wasn't dead. All the parts of the house came back together again to make a new house. This time it was a worse monster than before. It looked terrible. Chowda drove the digger quickly to the crane. The new monster house followed. The door opened and the mouse closed on the arm of the digger. It took the digger up high. Chowda fell out, and then the tongue took the digger. Chowda ran. The house followed. TJ looked down the arm of the crane. He was frightened. I can't do it, he said. You can, said Jenny, and she smiled at him. Yes, he thought, I can. He moved to the end of the arm. DJ looked down. There was the house. There was the smoke. DJ threw the dynamite into the smoke, into the heart of the house. Everything was very quiet. The house didn't move. It didn't look like a monster house now. It looked clean and quiet like before. The kids waited. Was it over? Did DJ throw the dynamite in the right place? Little sounds started to come from the house. Then they were bigger and louder. Suddenly there was a great white light, and the house was a ball of fire. Cement, windows, walls, and floor rained down from the sky. The kids shouted and danced. We did it! The house is dead! Then something happened. A strong wind came and moved all the parts of the house. They all came together in the sky. It was Constance, big and beautiful again. Constance, said DJ quietly. Mr. Nebuchadnezzar looked up. My love, goodbye, he cried. Constance smiled. She put her arms around Mr. Nebuchadnezzar. Then the wind came again, and there was only the sky. I'm sorry about your house, wife, said DJ. Constance is happy now, said Mr. Nebuchadnezzar. There was a light in his eyes, and I can live my life. Thank you. It was Halloween night. There were trick-or-treaters on Mr. Nebuchadnezzar's lawn. They came to get their things. There were bikes, basketballs, footballs, and kites. DJ gave the bike back to the little girl. Thank you, she said, and smiled. Then she went between the trees and the lovely gardens of Oak Street. Jenny put her arms around the boys. We must do something together again soon, she said. Then she left with her mom. We are too old for treat or treating, said Chowda. Yes, said DJ. But we had a very difficult evening. Yes, said DJ. Time for treats. Yeah, time for treats. And the boys ran down the road. Some people came out of the big hole in Mr. Nebuchadnezzar's garden. Bones was first. He looked very surprised. Then the two policemen came out. Bones looked at them. Happy Halloween, he said and smiled. He held his red kite in his hands.